All right, guys, welcome. It's currently 7:13 a.m. Today is Tuesday, the 6th. Let's do some fresh analysis here on pound yen, the beloved. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. Let's see something. Why do they have to be like that, though? Let's see. Wow. Hello, Christian. Good morning. Remove the drawings. Like that. I always wondered how I want myself to be in it, but just me. No. How do I do it that it's just okay, let's just keep going here. So we had this move up, we had to move down. Paul, if you're watching this, you were right. NZDJPY did move down. Paul is chef, for those of you who don't know that, in the group, one of my analysts. Okay, so we had this move down. It's actually respecting this previous high here on NZDJPY. Overall, the trend was pretty bearish with this pretty big move down, which bottomed with a double bottom here, as you guys can see. Moved up, moved down to creating a higher low, which had an implied move here, which actually was a pretty good confluence. Using correlating markets is always a very good idea, and that's something that I used to use in my trading, and I highly recommend that. You see, because look at pound yen. Pound yen didn't give you any signal like that. It didn't give you a signal like that at all. You see, just kind of like bottom, then it moved up. It could have been a consolidation before moving down. You know, it does it, like it moves down, gives you some barcodes, and then continues moving down, right? That happens like countless fucking times, right? And look at that. Here it was giving you a buy signal. So it's very important to actually, yes, like incorporate other markets, because that it's just the different confluence. Like if you're having NZDJPY moving up and it's like kind of showing you a divergence in the price, then you should use a correlating market always to and you know, if you're using several correlating markets and they're all telling you the same thing, then your chances of it going that way are a lot and significantly higher. So I would definitely consider using that. So let's see. So now we've had this pretty big, this was an accumulation stage. It moved up. You had some little accumulation here, and it continued moving up. Now we're moving down a little bit, possibly to retest this level. So let's see what we could possibly go to, because we know that, let's see. Well, let's actually look at the daily for just a second. Though we don't need to look at the monthly and all that. We're just doing a day trade just for today. Okay, so we basically purged the liquidity down here because people everyone was buying. This was the buying climax. Automatic rally down. We had the implied move down. We went back up because the overall trend is bullish. So you had the little retest here, and then it came down and it stopped out everyone that was maybe buying at this bottom. Came down to stop the people that were buying up here. Moved up. Now we're moving down because now this is the top. So we should definitely be labeling that as the top of this pattern here, of this move up. This is the top, right? So now the chances of it moving up are kind of low. You know what I'm saying? Like, because this is, you don't want to be buying at the top. It has to go down and grab some liquidity. I think maybe because look at this. This liquidity came down to grab this low. So I think it might be coming down to here. So let's actually mark that. So we're looking at maybe this, like this whole area, and then at the maximum, we're going to be looking at this because I mean, I know it's going to go down, but I don't think it's going to really reverse this last like week and 2 weeks like effort that it really put in, because that takes a lot of effort to be breaking these lows. You know, it needs a lot of momentum and it needs to reverse the entire trend, which is overall well, I mean, in the grand scheme, this is just a huge consolidation and range. But if you're looking at it from like a smaller daily perspective, then this is a pretty significant uptrend. I mean, that's, you had a little bit of a retracement. Look, we can do from the bottom of this to the top. Oh no, I'm trying to do a fib from the bottom to the top. Oh, we didn't even hit a level. No, so let me do it from a smaller level. Let's do it from here. Like that. Okay, so we're looking at a possible bounce from the 382 retracement. That's a pretty significant probability. And if not, at the maximum, we're looking at a 618 retracement. That's like also a pretty significant level in my opinion. This retracement, this whole thing is a retracement, but it's going to come down, I think, to here. So that's actually, yeah, this is a 618. So we're going to be looking for this move down here today. That's what we're looking at, which is a move of 230 pips. So let's see if we can actually catch that. Maybe not the whole thing, but maybe we can catch like at least 50 of those pips. That would be very nice. Yeah, we are coming down here on the 4-hour. Pretty visible. We have this area of resistance here, of support. I'm sorry, of support down here. So we do know that there is a pool of liquidity lying above this market right here. So we do know that the price will eventually come and purge that liquidity after having that implied move down, which we are seeing currently unfolding. So we might be coming down to here, which is pretty possible because this was all these are order blocks here. This is a pretty significant possibility. But here's the thing: you had the purge up here. You had this rejection, which kind of consolidated at this level, right? Because people were selling. So people were, let's see, people were selling this market here, and with the stops above this whole thing, right? So people had the liquidity resting basically above this candle, right? Like this. So people had their liquidity right there. So they sold this market. It stopped. People bought here. Right, so let's actually look at this. Let's analyze this in terms of a liquidity standpoint. So if people were buying here, right, stopped everyone that was selling before actually doing what? Moving down, grabbing the liquidity that was here, and moving up, giving a false sense of, because, you know, we're over an uptrend. People were doing, oh, wait a second, we're bottoming out. This is the end. So people were buying here and it stopped everyone out. Then the bank was in a shorting position, so they need to recover their loss. So it stopped at everyone here. Smart money was buying at this point. This was a discounted price for pound yen. So they bought in here. All right, moving up. People were probably buying at this top. So it stopped out a few people with this pretty big candle. What was this? That wasn't even NFP. So this continued. Okay. So this is like a stair step pattern for the initial move up with some liquidity grabbing, continued up. And it's basically now at this resistance and now moving down. And yeah, at this point, we're going to be looking at this area now. I think is a good area to be targeting at the minimum, which is for that 50 pips. Okay, so we're getting this move down. And we're getting actually now we're looking at the 1 hour, maybe even 30 minutes. So the 30 minutes. So no, I'll look at the 1 hour. Actually, the 1 hour is a lot cleaner. I'm sorry. Okay. So this would be true. And we had this basically big move down during the London session until now. But if we can see, I'm only going to be entering this market if we're going to be breaking these lows. So I want to be breaking these lows with my stops above this 1 hour candle like that. Maybe even like that. And my target would be something like this. I guess I can do maybe even, no, I think this could be good. I think this could be a very nice trade. So breaking this own candle's low with a move down, because let's see, let's actually analyze this again. Let's continue. We moved up, we moved down here. All right, so people were buying maybe on this candle, right? People were, no. People were buying, maybe someone was buying here. This candle was a pretty clear, this candle too was a liquidity grab, grabbing the orders to move up. Move down a bit, grab the orders to continue moving up. Stopped out everyone that was buying at this candle, stopped them out, grabbing the liquidity. Price came down. Still, people were still buying at this support here. Buying, moved up, grabbing liquidity before moving up, grabbing liquidity before moving up, grabbing liquidity before moving up, liquidity before moving up, liquidity up, liquidity up, liquidity up, liquidity up. This was an order block right here. Also, this was an order block, which propelled this order block, which propelled this order block, which was then violated by this market to grab liquidity, then continue moving down, stopping out everyone that was buying here at this level, stopping them out before moving up at this order block, and then was consolidating, just not really, well, accumulating is the correct word, before moving up to grab these sells here that people were selling, grabbing the sells, before moving down to fake out the buyers, then moving up, accumulating, distributing with a move down, grabbing liquidity, and now we're here. Now, here's the thing that I want to see. If we're going to be moving down below this, we might get another fake out. But if it's going to be breaking above this one candle, then I don't really want to be in the market because, you know, it might actually be coming down here. And if that's the case, then if this thing happens to, let's actually, so if this actually breaks its own high, I would probably want to be entering the market. So let's say we enter here with stops on here. That could be good. And then targets ad infinitum, which means until infinity. That could be very possible because if you're going to be moving up, then this should be a good solid base, maybe even a little bit lower, maybe like this. That could be 2 to 1 risk reward. That's 2 times 2%. That's 2 times your money for the day. I guess that could be a good trade because we had all this move down. So we had a pretty big imbalance that price would also want to be filling. So we could even enter, maybe even like this. Give him entering like that. What is their score? I can't even see it. Is that a 3.25? This would be a 1.4. Okay, so let's look on the 30 minutes for a better indication of what price is doing. Okay, so we had a move up to grab. So, okay, let's see. We had this move down. People were selling. So this stopped everyone out. Now it's kind of moving down, but it's very weak. So let's actually take a look at correlating markets here. So let's see. Okay, so we're getting actually a bullish signal here. So this might actually be the bottom. This is going up on New Zealand yen. Let's take a look at Canada JPY. Okay, so the Canadian dollar JPY is moving down here. We had touches of this level, 1, 2, 3, violation to move up. So we're moving down here. So we might be coming down to here. Okay, so we're getting a down signal on. Okay, let's see something. Let's get this order ready actually on the phone. Let's get this order ready so you don't miss the play. MetaTrader, I use MetaTrader to trade, that's why. Okay. Let's go down 15 minutes just to make sure. Hopefully we catch this trade right now live. That'd be very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. So realistically, we would be entering around here. Stops. That's good. Okay, so let's actually in order. So we would want to enter market, stop loss. Yeah, that's really good. So stop loss is at 152.916. Right? We said 916. Yeah, 916. No, 916. And take profit is going to be at 152. Oh my God. 152. 397. So we're going to be doing one lot. Actually, let's see how big of a lot size this is. That's going to be 77,000 units at that point. Okay. So it's going to be a smaller size. So that's cool. We can do 74. Okay. 74,000 units. That's good. So we might be catching this move. So let's see. We actually have I think a safer sell would probably be this. I think this would be a pretty a safer move. This would be a nicer move because if we're going to be breaking this candle's low, then because this can still be faked out, this could be moving down and bouncing back up. So I would want to see an actual break below this low's low and get a sure, like, because it might actually retrace. So we're not going to jump into this trade right now. We're going to be waiting because look at this. If you're actually looking very closely, we're getting basically nothing. We're getting this coming up, move down, coming up, move down. It's coming up, move down, which is what we're seeing now. Let's actually look at the correlating market. Let's take a look at a different market, Euro JPY. So Euro JPY is actually flipped. Euro JPY is coming down and then it's going to move up. So I don't think this is going to be a good correlating market because this is basically the inverse. Yeah, this is basically the inverse of this market. Look at that. To move up, which is this. We had this move. We had this move. So this was a confluence. This was a divergence here. See, that goes from here to here. Oh, actually, no, it's moved up the same. Then it moved down, which we didn't get here. And then this moved up. We had this move up. And this move up. Now we're getting this selling pressure here. Interesting. But I don't think that's going to be good for us today. So let's actually look at New Zealand. New Zealand is currently at a sell. Moving the same way. And then we just move down. Yeah, so at this point, it looks like we are currently at some kind. It actually looks like it's going to move up, if I'm being honest with you guys. And our analysis was that if you're going to be breaking this high, then we should be moving up. To be honest, if we're going to be breaking this high, then we could be even targeting that. We could be targeting this move up actually, but that's only 20 pips. But I don't want to be trading inside of this range. I don't want to trade above this level up to like here. That could be even more possible. So the price basically it was 3 stops to enter. 1 is here, 2 is here, and the third one is here. I think this could be a good move too. This could be a pretty decent move. The hell? So yeah, it does look like we're coming down though, actually, on the 15-minute chart. Maybe let's look at the 5-minute. Oh, okay, so we're moving down here. So if price continues to violate these lows, then let's take a look at the news actually while we're looking at this. Maybe see if there's anything significant moving the market here. What is this? So if the euro is positive news, that's why I brought up the euro. So that's what brought down the pound, I guess. So now we're looking at this. Let's see here. Let's see this possibility here. Let's go back on 30 minutes. Took it 30 minutes. I want to use 5 minutes as an entry. So I'm ready to sell at basically at this point. I'm ready to take a sell. I'm just waiting for the market to meet my criteria, which is to break this level with stops we set at 916. Okay, so that's a 1.3 risk reward. Onion is moving up at this point. Okay, so we have this move here. So let's just self stop. This is a wow, it looks so weird. This is a demo account, so I'm actually doing the trade from MetaTrader, so I don't really care if this goes or not. But if we get triggered, then I'm gonna sell on the real thing too, with the real money. At this point, it looks like we're gonna be actually moving down and then buying. I would want a break above this candle actually, so we're gonna be looking at something like that. So a break above this candle, but we have this pretty significant rejection. So actually, I would probably want to buy above this. So above this, targeting all of this liquidity with stops at here. We're just going to do this 10 pips here. 3.15, that's good. So we're going to be waiting for this level to actually happen. So once we get in the trade and we continue moving down, I'm going to be selling market. So we're at a 916 stop loss. That's basically these highs, expecting price to continue moving down. So we're going to be selling by market and we're just going to be waiting for this to continue moving down. Christian, I don't know if you hear me, but if you're watching this, I might be giving you a trade here for free with all of this analysis basically done for you. So this is going to be a pretty decent trade. And we're going to be taking profits, partials at this level. And then the rest we were taking there. So this is going to be, that's going to be like a 1-to-1. Oh, it's 78. Okay, so we're going to be securing, I want to say, maybe like 30%. So if I'm selling 50 units, 50,000 units, so that's going to mean like 30,000. I'm going to close. So I'm actually going to just do 30, 50, just to make it easier. So we're almost in this trade by demo account. And let's see if this actually tops out, because if this is an uptrend, then it's not going to go lower than this. Because if it does, then it's going to keep moving down. Volume is not really on our side here. It looks like it's actually kind of dying out. And we're just waiting for this candle to be broken. We're just going to be waiting here. I wonder if you're there or not. Maybe. Let's see. Hopefully this thing actually breaks. Hopefully we get a good trade here. I feel like it's a good day. But we didn't trade yesterday. Banks were closed. Hopefully this goes good. Maybe we'll actually be getting some movement here. We've been on the charts for like 40 minutes. It would be pretty dope if we get a move here in 40 minutes. That's Yeah, I see this as a pretty likely scenario for price to actually stop. Maybe even this. And in any case, we're going to be closing the whole thing once it reaches to at least here. We're going to be actually closing everything because I feel like price is going to reject hard because we're overall with liquidity up here. So it is, we know price is going to return eventually. So this is a pretty risky trade. I don't know if it's going to move all the way down here because we're having basically sells up here, right? People were selling this, it stopped them out, moved down, moved up, moving down. So move maybe down. It's not going to move all the way down here. So actually, maybe I should even do this. 0.8. Maybe. Okay, so I made 0.8. Let's see. So we're going to be waiting here. I want to be waiting for this trade to be triggered. This trade has still not been triggered by the market. We're still waiting. We're still waiting. Second, this thing enters, I'm selling too. Okay, we entered. So I'm going to be selling. Oh, wait. So this thing is in an entry, but I want to wait for this to actually be closed and continue moving down. Below. Let's look at the 5 minute. We're at the trade anyways. 5 minutes entry. We have entry. So we're currently at a loss and very good that we didn't sell. Oh, actually up. We're in some profits. I think at this point, I might want to sell. Okay, so it is up $4. It's currently up $2. So let's see. Let's watch this trading. So we're also entered. Let's see if this goes our way or not. So we have this basically whole consolidation. I don't know if it's going to be breaking it because it actually looks like we're at this level of resistance here. Oh, look at that. It's a break even now. Oh, yep, moving up. Moving up. So, okay, we actually didn't enter with real money. I had a bad feeling. I just wanted to see how it would play out. I didn't actually want to take this trade so much. I had a feeling that it would reverse on me because well, usually price what it does is that it gives you the signals to be sold. But we actually have a divergence here with the volume. You see it's actually moving down. So I don't expect price to continue moving down. In fact, I'm actually expecting price to be maybe move down a little bit more before moving all the way up. So actually, we might be looking at a opposite situation. We might be looking at this to be, this actually might be the trade for today. So let's actually remove this and move this here. So actually what I'm thinking is now that we've basically realized that this might be a bottom is actually to is maybe to look for a buy, maybe a buy at um basically this the break of this candle. So if you're looking at that, and then this would be stops. Oh, look at that. This thing is moving. Opa. Maybe we were wrong. Maybe I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. Well, I was right initially, but damn, this thing is moving down, guys. Wow, I was right. Huh. I guess I lost faith too quick. Currently at the $25 mark. So right now you're up. Whoever entered this, I don't know if you entered this, Christian, but you're up right now $25. Like I said, I was very afraid of entering this trade, but because, well, I mean, there shouldn't be a reason actually. I did analysis. It did what I thought, but I just have a bad feeling about this one. I don't know. I had a bad feeling. My gut wasn't in it. I didn't feel like this was the right trade. Even though we're up right now, I still don't know. I didn't feel like it was a good trade. Even though grand scheme, I guess I was wrong. Clearly. Uh, your intuition says one thing, but the numbers say a different. Because I'm actually up $20 right now on this position. Had I had entered it. But it's good to know that I was right. It's good to know that my chart reading abilities are good. I could have entered, but just because we're up $20, 20% of our position doesn't mean that I necessarily had a correct trade. It just means that the trade went into profits for a little bit before moving up a tiny bit, because I don't know if this is gonna keep moving down, honestly. And we may have missed the trade for today, and that's fine. That's not a big deal. I had just rather I would rather watch this unfold.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
You caught this trade, man?
No.
Oh no. You also told that about it?
No, I'm already in another trade, so I don't have anything extra to trade with.
Oh, margin. It sucks because this analysis was good, and I don't know. I just felt like it's gonna bottom out because like there's a lot of liquidity up here. I don't know if you know about that stuff like liquidity and like how the market like grabs orders. Like there is, I know there's a bunch of liquidity down here because people were buying this market, so it's coming down. But I honestly don't expect it to move all the way down. I was thinking about it. I was like, there's no way it's gonna move all the way down there. Like it's gonna move down. It's gonna come down to maximum this. And I was like, okay, so I'm gonna be risking all this just for $80. Like I'd rather just do a demo trade and just see how that plays out. Cause like I just don't think that that's gonna be moving, you know what I mean? Like all the way down here. Like it just seems unlikely. So maybe we're up $35, but um, you're in the group. What's your name on the group?
Um, I think I'm the only one online. Then I think
Oh yeah, let's see. I didn't even look at the group actually.
I have a smiley face on my picture.
Oh yeah. ¿De dónde eres? Ah, Kiken.
Yes, that's me.
What's up, man?
I was wondering, why don't you just have a live stream on the Discord?
Oh, on the Discord? I don't know. I just like I know how to use Zoom better. Like I never actually done a live stream on the Discord.
This is my
But I guess
first
you're right.
ever
I should
time
do it.
in Zoom.
Oh, really? Yeah, I could do it on the Discord if that's something that is wanted. Hey, look at that. We're up $45. So we're up half of the position at this point. I guess you could call it well, not FOMO, obviously, because I called the trade, but well, it's interesting. I guess I guess I was right. I guess I was right. Well, wrong, right and wrong. Right that I called it, but wrong that I didn't enter because I just didn't have enough faith in the position. But it actually looks like we're moving pretty significantly down to at least this, like at the minimum. At the minimum, we're gonna come down here. So this is gonna be a pretty significant level. Um, at this point, I probably would have closed a fraction of the position because, well, no, I wouldn't have closed anything, but I would have waited because if this would have moved up here, then I would have closed probably everything because price would have just moved back up and corrected this whole thing. So we're actually going to be looking at an imbalance here to be corrected, because this is just like insane price movement at this point. We're not going to be um we're going to be needing to fill in this void here that the market made. And this is all smart money concepts, which is stuff I'm going to be talking about in a later video that I'm going to be posting. How the banks basically move and how to enter, how to take out profits, how to manage your risk, like basically how to trade. Well, in a summary, I guess. Well, how long have you been trading for, if I can ask you?
I don't know. Maybe like I've been trading stocks for like 2 years, but
Oh yeah,
Forex
stocks.
like 5 months on Forex, I think.
You like Forex better, no?
I think it's more interesting. I'm doing a lot of scalp trading, so it's more action, you know.
Scalping?
Yeah, I'm scalping a lot on gold actually.
Oh, let me guess, you watch Roger, don't you?
I watch. No, I'm not following anyone. I'm just.
Oh yeah,
I got this
that's good.
advice once that said,
Mhm.
"Don't trade like anyone else,
Yeah,
and
for
just
sure,
try
for
my own
sure.
things."
No, that's perfect. You should never trade like someone else. You should, I mean, you can learn from someone else, but you should have your own strategy, your own plan for sure. Because that's the thing. I used to go in his live streams at first when I was beginning. And I used to watch all of his streams. You know what I'm talking about, like Wix Online.
Yeah,
You know what that is, right?
yeah,
Yeah. So I used to watch his streams, and basically what happened was is that like I used to get stopped out, and the market used to go against me, and I was like, what the fuck? Because he completely ignores liquidity. He doesn't include any smart money concepts in his trading, which I was pretty shocked, because when I learned about smart money, I was like, what? Like he doesn't talk about any of this. Like all he does is support resistance, which is good for gold, because that's how gold moves. Gold moves. The only thing you need to know about gold is price action and what the dollar is moving. If the dollar is moving up, gold's going down, and then the inverse, obviously, which I'm sure you know. But um, that's basically gold. So gold is a lot easier than I made a lot of money on gold. Actually, I used to be pretty good at gold. But I don't know. I stopped doing gold. I just do currencies at this point. I like pound yen. It's a pretty easy pair. You know, it's not affected by anything. It's just moving on its own accord, you know what I mean? It's easier. Like I was most of my hours also in the market have been testing back testing like pound yen. Like if it breaks this low, then it's gonna keep moving down. If it's gonna break this high, it's gonna keep moving up. It's basically what it is. And then you're using confluences like other markets, and you're using that kind of stuff to see where the price is gonna go. So look at that. We're actually up $60 on this overall trade. It's kind of small money, but hey, it's money that we're taking from someone else. Hmm. At this point, I would be tempted to close partials, but I'm not going to, because I actually believe that this might reach this level, which is what is that? Can somebody tell me? A 0.8. Okay. So we're almost at the 0.8 mark. Almost there. It's a very small trade of 1 to 3. 1.3 to 1. Sorry. Not 1 to 3. I meant to say 1.3 to 1. We're almost going to be attacking this level. Can we get the move down? Ooh, what is this? Pound yen is struggling to continue this move down. Let's see what's happening on the smaller scheme of things. Okay, so this actually does look like it might be bottoming, because we're just kind of getting pretty low bullish momentum here. This candle was significant. This candle was significant. Oh, we're almost there, but not. We're rejecting this level. It's not moving down. So at this point, if I was actually into this trade, I would be closing at least 50% at this point, because I think that I just don't believe that this market will continue to move down. So for me, a $35, basically like half pay would be okay. It's not the best, but I would want to see how price reacts to this level because at this point, we're not really breaking it. Oh, are we? Yeah, okay. Price is piercing this level. So that's actually indicating that we're going to continue moving down. Maybe even to the whole thing. So let's put this like this. Yeah. Interesting day. Very interesting day. What trade are you in, by the way? What pair? You said you trade gold,
Yeah, I trade gold.
like exclusively
Mm, I've been having a lot of struggles.
on
You know how
gold?
they say every trader lose money in the beginning? I'm still at the beginning.
Oh, I got you.
So I haven't really figured out my way yet.
Hmm.
So I'm experimenting and doing a lot of back testing.
That's good.
I'm
That's
spending
good.
more time back testing than I am analyzing the charts at the moment.
That's how it should be. That's how you get better.
And this is why I
Let's see.
joined today to see how you talk because I think I've learned something at least for listening to you
That's
and
nice. Yeah, yeah. I definitely want to do more classes and help other people, but I'm happy to hear that, man. That's good. You want me to check out your trade? You want to see what I think, maybe? Maybe we can analyze it together. Where did you enter at?
I'm on gold 1 hour. I've
Let's see.
entered at 1727 and I'm expecting I have a sell position right
A
now.
sell position?
Yeah, but it's not going my way.
Yeah. Is it with real money?
Yeah, but it's a small lot.
Okay, okay. Because at this point, I would, if it was like a real trade, I would probably. Mm, it looks like it's moving up at this point, my friend.
Yeah, it
Because if
is.
you
It
look at
is.
the
But
dollar index, we're moving down, but we're moving up a little bit. We're getting a little bit of a retracement, but it's not. It's gonna keep moving down, bro. So this means that gold is, I mean, at least from the fundamental analysis wise, is going to keep moving up to at least, well, we're looking at these highs here, which have been violated. So this is actually might be a top at this point. So we might actually move down because, well, in the dollar index at least, um, this is a violation of all these lows here with this move down with this double top here. So we're actually respecting this level, and we got this rejections of the wick. So this is showing that buyers and sellers at least are getting stopped out, right? All the sellers got stopped out here, and then it's moving up. So we might actually be moving up a little bit. So I don't know, because I mean, in the grand scheme, it looks like we're moving down, but we might actually continue moving. Um, well, it depends. If you break this high, we're gonna move up. But if it actually breaks this low here, then I expect it to move down to maybe this level here. Maybe, or at the minimum this 17, 18. So you might want to see how price reacts, but I wouldn't have entered. Let me guess, you entered up here, right? 17, 17, 17, 27, he said, my bad.
yeah,
27. So you entered right here. Yeah, you see, this is a pretty weak, let's see, you entered 17, 27. That's gonna be right. Right, no, no, you entered it like recently. Like here, this one, maybe. Like around here. Huh. Yeah. If this was me, I like to like miss out. Like I like to, this they said that there's three levels of trading, like selling at the top, selling in the middle, then selling like at the bottom. At the bottom is like dumb money, people that are catching the move too late. The top are the experts. And I think that I'm an average person. I like to sell at the medium because then I know that for sure that's gonna move down. Like if this was me, I would be selling. Again, I'm not telling you what to do, right? I'm just giving you like my opinion. Doesn't You don't have to listen to me. I'm just saying. I would have probably wanted to sell maybe around this level. Honestly, maybe even this, because if you were to break this, right? Let's see, what is this? This is 1722. So not that much away from where you sold, like 5 pips technically. So you would be selling this, right? Stop losses would be like this. And I'm targeting that at least. So that's a 1.76 move. I mean, it's not a huge move, but I mean, it's still a profitable move. That's what I would have been selling. Because if you're gonna break these lows, then you're gonna move down, because you still have a lot of liquidity down here in this area because people are buying here, right? Because they moved up. So there is liquidity down here. We know that. So there are orders that this market needs to come into. So you can expect maybe even a move like this at the for sure. Like that's gonna happen no matter what. That I can guarantee you. So you would probably even want to enter maybe even at a higher level. So if you know that this is the take profit, we might even want to enter at the break of maybe even this, maybe even this low. Because now that we're moving up, because that would have been what I would have done. But now that we're looking at this, if you maybe want to enter a second order, maybe even this could be good. I don't know. We could figure that out as price moves down. Well, maybe something like that. Breaking this low at this level, 1728. So basically your break even. So you would be holding from this level, which you already are. Stop losses maybe like
I
that.
had it at 1740, but I moved it to 45.
Oh, your stop loss? Oh,
Yeah,
you never should move your stop loss.
I know, man, but it's just a small, it's so small lot. I'm like,
Yeah, so you don't care.
it's not, no, it's more experimenting actually.
Oh, really? Okay, I got you. Got you. Well, yeah, I this is basically what I think. I hope you just don't lose too like what is it? Like a dollar position? Like how much is it?
No, it's a 0.01 lot.
Oh wow, yeah, that's pretty small. Yeah. Oh, so you're not really looking at like a major like hit to your account. You're just like, yeah, I got you, experimenting. Got you, got you. Well, yeah, there is a pretty good chance that this actually might not even happen. I was just giving you a scenario in which I would be looking to sell, but it's currently is moving up. Although it's actually about to move down. If you see that, you see this doji, it's about to crash. So you're right. You just held on for longer. So
How do you calculate pips on gold?
on gold, so it's a little bit different. I mean, it's technically called pips, but you're actually looking at like real value. Like it's just like, okay, let's look at it this way. Like let's say you're buying this right here. Let's say, or selling, sorry. So, what the hell? All this zoom stuff. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it's like blocking my view. So let's say you're doing this, right? Let's say you're doing this trade that I was telling you about earlier. Let's say it's something like this, and you entered right here, right? So you were to go create limit order. So let's say you're risking $100, right? Let's just say $100. So you're targeting, so that's only 15 units. You're buying 15 ingots or bullion, whatever it's called, I forgot. So look at that. It says 912 pips and a stop loss of 630.
Yeah,
So
and
what?
that's insane.
Yeah, but that's not actually like, I mean, technically that's how you calculate it, but it's a little bit like, well, I mean, technically that's true. That's basically how it works. Like that's how it's called. But because you're moving at levels like this. Like you're going from what is this 1731 to 1722. So you're saying, wait a minute, but that's only like 30 pips, right? Like that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So exactly. So that is 30 pips. It is 30 pips. This thing, look at this. I'll show you. This thing here, look, it's around oh, okay, it doesn't tell you, but this is like 25 pips. Okay, but it says 864. Why? Because it's measured from these two, or sorry, from this and then these two. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's these three numbers. This is like the fractional, and then this is like not even relevant. Like these are the numbers you're looking at. So it says 860, but it's really not. It's like, I know it sounds complicated, but it's like you're not looking at the full thing. It's like it's a small percentage of it. Like you understand, you're looking at such a small percentage. So it's not really 800 pips. It would be this would be like a 20-30 pip move. But it's just calculated as pips. I never look at those numbers. Those numbers don't matter to me. I mean, I guess you should know how to do it, but it's not relevant. I guess like it's not going to affect your trading. You're still going to go for the same move. You're going to calculate based on market structure, based on what you're thinking, right? I hope that's what you're doing at least on gold. If you're scalping, you're using price action. Like momentum indicators are not really going to help you. I mean, they can, but crossovers and stuff, like if you're scalping or not, I've noticed on gold, at least for my testing, that you want to use like breaks of structure. You want to use where the market recently left a low. So like here, the market's going to come down to test this level. Actually, this would be a pretty nice sell at this point. This would be a, even though I was like just kidding around and just to show you, this would be actually a pretty nice trade because you're putting your stops above this top and you're going for these lows here. That's a pretty possible move. Let's check our trade actually. Let's see how that's doing. Oh, yep. I would have been closing all of my position right now. My whole thing. I would have closed the whole thing here. Because look at that. Move down. Doji. Like just like I called. Just like I predicted. Just like I predicted. That's the reason I didn't want to take this off. Would have been a quick 60 bucks. Yeah, it would have been a quick 60 bucks. But did I want that trade as my trade for today? No, because this thing's about to reverse and it's about to come up and purge all of these cells. And look at that. We're getting some liquidity here. So at this point, this was the sell. Actually, let me screenshot this. Post in the group. So Christian, you are now a witness that I'm not a hindsight trader because I've been called that before.
A what? A highness what?
A hindsight trader. It means that hindsight is I can tell your first language is, what is it, Spanish, no?
Swedish.
You're Swedish? I thought you were Hispanic.
No,
Wow, man, my brother's Swedish. Like my brother's like my stepbrother. He's Swedish, man.
nice.
That's so cool. Man, I love Sweden. I really want to go visit. You live
Nah,
there right now?
don't come to Sweden, man. It's no fun here.
What? Sweden is amazing. Your economy is fucking beautiful, man.
I guess.
Trade
Maybe go
called
to
out.
Norway instead if you want a real cash.
Norway?
Yeah, they're fucking
Man,
rich,
I'm
man.
trying to go to Sweden, bro. But Norway's cool too, the Vikings and all that. Man, that's so cool. Fucking Sweden. Bro, your country is a lot better than us, man. I'm in the US.
Oh yeah, okay then. Yeah, much better. I would never ever move to US. Never, man.
Yeah, dude, Biden's fucking up. I'm sure you know you trade Forex, so Biden's fucking up this country. If gold is moving up, then you know that the US is in decline. You know, it's directly correlated to the US dollar. You know that, right?
No, I don't know that.
Oh, that's pretty important for gold. Yeah, you should definitely here, I'll just save you the trouble. I'll just give you the information. Gold is basically stored like the most in value in the US Treasury banks. Like the US Treasury has literally a room, like a vault, just filled with gold. And the reason they do that is because if the US dollar fails, then gold is considered a precious metal that retains its value over the years. And as you've seen, gold has always been moving up. It doesn't decline, you know, like it moves down, yes, but it doesn't like actually lose its value. Gold will always retain its value per ingot. So the treasury has, just in case of the failure of the dollar, has just a vault of gold, literally just a vault of gold. So since they're holding most of the majority of the gold in the world, then it's against the dollar. It's pitted against the dollar. That's like an anti-dollar trading like market, I guess, if you get what I'm saying. That and the yen, but gold even more so. Like if literally you can see dollar goes down, gold goes up. It's a direct correlation. Definitely use as a confluence in your trading. I highly recommend it if you want to get successful at gold. It will definitely help you. So you should add probably DXY using trading view, right? Like to map out your trades. Look, you see
Yeah.
DXY. Listen, like you can also say, you know, fuck this guy. Like, what does he know? You could say that, but that's just really like really good advice for if I was you, I would definitely consider that because you see, moving down, right? Now it's moving down a little bit. So gold is going to be moving up a little bit right now. I can't fucking see. It's okay. There we go. You see, it's moving up. It's literally directly it's the funniest thing. It's exactly the opposite, man. It's the exact opposite. It's hilarious. Like you're not gonna see one go up and the other one go up too. Never. It's not how it works. Oh, yup. Man, being right sometimes is just annoying. Like knowing what the market's gonna fucking do. Like I knew it wasn't gonna come down there. That's the only reason I didn't enter the trade because I didn't believe it. But here's the thing. We might actually be getting some liquidity here moving up before moving down, but I doubt it. And I'll tell you why, because this is the bottom and you never sell bottoms because now we're getting this resistance of this level. Well, I guess support, but I look at it as resistance because the price is resisting this level here completely and it's now it's moving up. So it's technically support, whatever the fuck, I don't really care. This is the demand zone. Or no, sorry, this is the supply zone. If that's how it's called. I don't believe in that crap, but yeah, this is the supply zone here, and it's just not getting supply now. So this is absolute low. So that's a pretty good level to watch out for 152, 511 is the market low. So this whole thing is a good watch list here. So yeah, this move never happened. This would have been a 0.8% account gain. So you would have made 80 bucks on this move. I mean, I did call it out. So I guess you could have profited off of that, but trade call on the live stream. Anything else you want to ask me, man? Maybe I can help you out. Like, I've been trading Forex a little bit longer.
You could, I could help you try to see how it works live streaming on Discord if you need some testing.
Yeah, maybe, but right now I'm actually recording this. I'm recording this call because I'm gonna post this as a win. Yeah, this is definitely I'm just gonna close this position, I think, because I'll just leave it open. I don't really care. I mean, I know how to do it. You just open a Discord call and then you just like add people, you send the invite on the announcements, or I guess it sends it automatically, then you can screen share. But I don't know if you can record it. That's the issue. I don't know if you can record that call.
I mean, you could, but you can't do it via Discord. You have to
Discord,
do it
exactly. I have to
externally.
download a third-party software. So Zoom gives you that opportunity. It just allows you to do that through Zoom. It's just more comfortable to me. But yeah, I guess I can do it on Discord. But
if you have like a GeForce NVIDIA graphics card, it's built in.
yeah, I
And you
do.
also have Windows built in
Yeah, I
recording.
do. I do. I just noticed that I don't know. I just easier to like, I guess you're right. There's no argument. I just like the accessibility of Zoom, if that makes sense. But there's nothing, you're not wrong. Like, I never said you were wrong. You know what I mean? Like, you're right. You're definitely right. I can do that. It's not an issue. It's
So
definitely not an issue.
when do you do this live stream? Like every day?
Yeah, I do live streams every day. I go on and usually most people, well, I get sometimes like a few people join, but most of the time it's just me. So I just talk to myself kind of and just like, because people watch it on YouTube. I post it later on YouTube, so people like watch and basically learn from like how my insight and how I see and what I see. Because like, I mean, look, like you were watching. I didn't. This wasn't a hindsight. This wasn't hindsight again, meaning looking back and after the market happened, what happened. Then I say, oh, you see, I called it. Like everyone does on YouTube. Like I literally called this trade, and I said it wasn't gonna go down. I was like, nah, that's why I'm not gonna enter it because it's gonna stop out here and it's gonna move up. Remember? And look at that. It's exactly what happened. Like exactly, bro. Like fucking word for word, exactly what happened. Like, and that happens all the time. Like, I'm literally starting. Once you get better at like anticipating where the market's going, you say, wait a second, probability wise, it's not going to move down here. It's going to move. It's going to move to this level because that's just where the recent levels were, and that's just not. I don't see it continue moving down because we're still in an uptrend. Doesn't make sense for it to. I don't know. I don't know if you understand this stuff. I don't know if you. I mean, I hope you do because that'll be good for you, but yeah, we're getting this imbalance. So we're gonna get something like this. It's gonna move up a little bit, man. It's gonna move up to here, come down, and continue moving up overall. So I'm probably gonna close this position. I don't want to be in this trade anymore. So we were up $80 and now we're up $13. Very, very happy I did not enter. Very happy. Even though I probably would have, I would have closed the whole thing at 80 bucks, but you see, that's not trades. Those are shitty trades. Like it's not like a trade. Like it's a profitable trade that was called, but it wasn't the trade that I wanted. I'm not happy with it. Not happy with it. Let's take a look at gold. Let's see how your trade's doing. Opa. Look at that. Rejection. You might have been right after all. Maybe you're gonna make some money on your 0.01 lot size.
I mean, I had it
Ooh.
since Friday, I think. I entered on
You've been
Friday.
holding since Friday.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
just this
What was that? That
experimental
was
thing.
the
No,
3rd of
it
April,
was
no? If
actually
I'm not mistaken.
it was actually, let me see,
Oh,
the
the 4th.
first.
The
No, it was
1st.
actually the first. Yeah.
The 1st of April. Was it Friday?
Weirdly enough. Yeah, it was. No, it was probably not Friday, but it was the
I'm pretty
first, I
sure it was the
think.
4th. NFP was on Friday. I did a video on NFP. That was on, I think it was the 4th. Are you sure?
It says here 1st of April, but so the price went down in the direction I wanted, but I
Yeah,
was
I
kind of
see.
greedy, so I was like, I was like,
Yeah.
it's a small lot. Let's see what's happened.
Yeah,
But
then
I
it just
still believe it's
went
going down.
completely in the direction that was against you. So look at this. So you know what this means here?
No,
This means that price came up and said, fuck that. We're moving down, boys. And it's moving down now.
but it still had 40 minutes before that candlestick
Right, right,
closed.
right. But this is a bullish signal. And if you pair that with the dollar index, it's actually moving down. Let's see.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Well, now it's moving down.
They synced. Dollar and gold. They actually synced today.
No, no, no. Listen, it's not like it is directly related, but it's not like exactly like it can move down and up, but like it's not a perfect system. If that was the case, then if it's moving up, then everyone would be selling. You know what I mean? It's not. It doesn't work like that. Like it's not that I'm like. It's not that it's like, oh, here you're wrong. You don't know anything. It doesn't, like I said, like it is directly related, but like it doesn't mean that it's impossible for it to move down at the same time or up. It's not a perfect, it's just a relationship to consider as a confluence. It doesn't mean you could look at it as a signal to sell if it's moving down, or I mean, buy as a move if dollar is moving down like that. It is a confluent signal, but you should never rely just on that. Never. It doesn't go against what I said. It just shows you that this is a situation where it happened to not work in the same way that it usually does. But anyone that trades Forex can tell you that gold and the dollar move opposite. And that's not something that I think. That's like a fact that everyone knows. You know what I mean? But yeah, I guess I was wrong. Let's take a look at pound yen still. Maybe it's yeah, pretty big rejection here. Pretty happy I didn't take a trade actually. Which is funny that I say that because I literally would have made money. But yeah, I do not believe in that trade so much. UJ. Oh, look at these ugly price. Oh, such an ugly price action. Even though this is gonna move down, this might. What is this, NFP? Yeah, this was NFP move on the 5th. Or no, 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 no. NFP was on the 3rd, I think. Fuck, when was Friday? NFP, April 2021. It was the 2nd. The 2nd of April was Friday, apparently. What? So this was NFP? Hmm, pretty small. You know about NFP? You know what that is?
No,
Really? Damn, you should
I
check
mean
out
I
my
heard
video on
about it.
TikTok. NFP,
Yeah, I
I'll
heard
I'll tell you
about
what
it.
that is. I'll save you the time. Even though my TikTok is pretty interesting. It's a good educational video, but NFP is non-farm payroll. It just shows it's a release that here, I'll show you. You use Forex Factory, you know what that is? This?
No, I don't use that.
You should. So you see, this was on the 2nd of April. Non-farm payroll. So non-farm payroll was good. This shows you how many people are employed minus the agricultural sector of the US dollar. So you're saying, okay, so this is like one of the more significant like Forex events. Like if this is good, then everything, by the way, went up. Everything. US dollar, pound yen, euro JPY, everything went up on NFP. Except for gold. Gold didn't move on Friday. But you see? So you use basically Forex Factory as like a news source. So you can anticipate. It doesn't, again, it's not guaranteed price will move in that way. It just shows you what we're expecting. Oh, this is nothing interesting. Nothing interesting today. Look at that. Moving down here. Maybe we will get that move after all. Who fucking knows? But at this point, if this moves down, continue to where I thought, then I would just be happy that I was right about something. That I was right about the analysis, that the analysis was good. Look at gold. So gold is pretty much retracing, but it is failing to break this candle's low, which shows me that this is just a liquidity grab to stop out some people, because some people were maybe selling or buying. I guess this was, yeah, people were buying maybe up here, so this was a grab, and this might actually move down to grab the liquidity that rests below this level. Will it go all the way down here?
Can you teach me something with the volume you have in the bottom?
Yeah, like why I have the volume.
And what does it do? What does it give you?
Yeah,
For
I got you. So when you have volume, I look at the volume in a number of ways. This line doesn't really, I don't even know why I have that line. It doesn't really tell me that much. It just shows you the median price of volume. So it just shows you like basically how volume is stabilizing, because right now volume is decreasing. And what does that mean? If you're seeing that the volume is going down, and you can see physically the volume is going down, right? It's weakening. So that means that the move down is not significant. It means that it's just moving down. You see, look, it's not, it's weak. It's a weak bearish candle. This is gonna move up. I told you it's not gonna, I said it might come down here. Like I don't think it would, because you have a rejection of this level. So maybe the next candle might have some volume, but this isn't necessarily an indicator. It just tells me how strong the trend is. You understand? Because if the trend, look at this, look at these big candles, big red candle, right? But look at that. It closed weak bearish, but it was a strong volume indicator. So if you have a big volume and it's closing weak, what does that mean? The orders are in, but where's it going to go? If it's closing weak, that means that the competent man, the smart money is buying at this level. They're buying here. And look at how much volume brought in. Boom, boom. Look at these moves. Up, 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 up.
yeah,
You get a small retracement and then continuing with the overall trend. This sets the trend. This is like the jump start. You know, when you turn on the lawnmower, you know how much energy you need, right? That you need the initial energy. So this was like the jump start of the market. And then we move down a little bit. Automatic reaction. Wyckoff theory. I'm gonna teach about that. You should watch the video I do about that. Came down, stopped out here, and moved up. Look at this, pretty weak. Look at that, a weak. Look how big it is. Weak. Why? Because the volume is weak. So if the volume is weak, that means the trend is not going to continue. So it bottomed out here, continued a little bit, right? Because people were still ordering, because people, this is called dumb money. Okay, dumb money is selling here, which you were doing, selling at this level, even though you bought it the first, so it's different. But people, so not you, sorry, I don't want to say you. So people were selling here, thinking it's, oh, look, it's still moving down, let's sell here. So what does price do? It moves up, grabs their stop loss, which they put probably around here. Then it moves down. It plays with people's emotions before moving up. But now look at this. The candles are weak. It's a weak bullish, bearish. It's weak. So at this point, this is kind of an indecisive candle. So I'm probably expecting a continued move down to grab some liquidity and then moving up. And I don't think that it's going to continue all the way down. I think maybe at the retracement, you should probably consider selling your position. Just grab when it comes down to like, yeah, like just around here. It's going to come down because there's buy orders with sell stops here. there exists a pool of orders here. It's called a liquidity pool that exists down here. Okay, people are buying at this level, so there's orders, stop orders. Sorry, stop loss orders. So the market's probably going to want to grab that
Yeah.
and then continue moving up. So this would be a good area to consider getting out at, I think, because I just don't see it. Again, I'm not master or anything, you know, I'm not saying that I am, but I just don't, me personally, don't see it coming down to these lows. I just don't see that happening. And if it does happen to do that, then it's not going to continue because that's going to undo all of this month's and last month's work, which is just not going to happen. And if it does, then it does. But yeah, we're going to have to see how price reacts to this level because this is a pretty important level. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, technically, but then this broke it, but it doesn't matter. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, pretty significant. And these are also the recent lows here of this move, of this market structure. So you had the consolidation up here. This is like the basically area that we broke out of. And now we had this level 2. Oh, so now we have this level 2. So this is basically where price is at the moment. So yeah, it might come down and stay in this range that we're in. But it's gonna take a lot of force to break that range. A lot of force. Do you see how I like I see the market? Like, do you understand like what I'm saying?
I have not been taught a lot about those bubbles that you're making.
Those are called liquidity pools. That's all it is. It just shows you. Yeah, you haven't been taught that because you probably learned from people like Roger Banks, like a motherfucker who doesn't teach anything. He doesn't teach about that. That's the issue that I have with him. Nothing that you did. I'm just saying like people like him, like people just teaching you about support resistance, using trend lines, using Fibonacci retracements, using RSI. You for sure you probably have RSI right on your chart. RSI using
I don't have.
oh
I
no,
have
okay,
moving
that's good.
average.
Okay, good. But you know, a lot of people do that. They use divergences. They use MACD. MACD is a good indicator, but it's lagging, especially if you're scalping. It's not good. It's good for if you're swing trading, but I hate swing trading on Forex. I like to scalp, like you.
I'm
So
using Boyle. What is it called? Boiler band.
Bollinger Bands. Okay, yeah. Bollinger Bands were very
Yeah.
good, but MACD is a lot better if you're using indicators. MACD is a lot better. You should learn how to use MACD. Like MACD came out and
I've
then
never
everyone
seen.
MACD, I'll show you. MACD looks like this. Let's close this thing.
Show me some Mac D.
This is MACD. So you basically have, look at that. So you have a crossover. So this would have been a buy signal. Then you had this, would have been a sell signal right here.
Oh, I've seen kind of
But you see,
similar
it goes
thing
against,
before.
it's not accurate all the time. It's not accurate. So you can look at, you can spot hidden divergences. So you see this move down. So this would have been a bullish divergence and then it moved up. It's just not a good, at that point, like, you're a robot. Like you're not really using price. Like that's what I have nothing against people use indicators. A lot of my friends are indicator traders, but I want to know why price. You're completely like when you use indicators. Let me teach you something, Christian. Um, you said you're new to trading. That's fine. That's good. But you want to know, like, you want to think about it logically, right? You seem like a smart person. You're Swedish. Like most people that are from Sweden are very smart, which I've noticed.
I'm not that smart. I only have like 105 IQ, you know.
I'm sure that's not true, but in any case, when you look at the market, right, and using the indicator, what is an indicator? It's a sum of the input values that the current market is giving it. Basically it's summarizing market data in a way that is useful to you. So again, it's not a bad thing because it is using price action, but you completely ignore market schematics. You completely ignore Wyckoff theory and accumulation distribution. price pivot points. You're missing like consolidation. You're not looking at that. You're only looking at crossovers of lines. You're looking at when price is making a divergence. You're completely ignoring why price moves the way it does. And when you do that, you also ignore liquidity, which is a very big flaw, which me, used to do as well. I also ignored liquidity because I learned from this idiot, Roger Banks. And I use idiot not because he's stupid, because he doesn't fucking teach correctly. He he teaches like liquidity like in a very small sense, and he talks about it and he does incorporate it in some way, but he doesn't like use that as a telltale way of prediction and of price movement. He doesn't use liquidity at all, which is the big flaws of trader. Maybe hopefully if you start coming to the classes more that I do every day, you might actually learn something and might actually be changing your style, which I think might be helpful to you. Basically, what that means is that look, I want you to see how I look at price, right? You probably are probably asking yourself, wait a minute, how did he know that? Let's look back at pound yen. Again, you joined the call. Like, first of all, thank you for joining the call. It was nice to have you on here. But look, you joined the call, man. When I called this, you saw that I called it, right? You knew that I said, look, I said, look. By the way, it is coming down here. It is coming down to my take profit. Like I closed the trade because I don't really care, but it is coming down here. But let's say that I didn't. Let's say that it was just what I said, which is this level here. I said it's gonna come down to this level at least. How did I know that? Right? Like you're asking yourself, right? Like how the fuck did you know that? Like how did you know it's gonna come down there and stop?
I mean,
Right?
I probably, if I were looking at it and doing an analysis, I would probably also put it
Oh,
like
for sure.
close to where you put it.
That's
But
good.
it's more
That's
like a
I'm not
bit
saying that I'm a
of a,
genius or something, but like I'm just saying like the reason how I knew that was because look at it. You have orders that are being down here. People are buying the market down here, you see? And then people bought. So people are buying, putting in orders at this level. So you know that there's a liquidity pool right here. There's a bubble. They said, I don't understand the bubble. This bubble exists. No, that's too big. You see? There's people
yeah.
buying the market here. So it stops them out a little bit, and then people are still buying because it's moving up. You see, Christian, it's moving up. It's up. Everyone's selling here. People are selling at this selling climax. So what happens when everyone sells? Plummets. So it comes in to tap in to stop out everyone that was buying. Maybe people are still holding. So this stops out everyone because this is smart money exit. Smart money exits here. The money is holding, gets stopped out, and now what's gonna happen? It's gonna move up. It's gonna come and retest this level. And this whole this whole big thing up here, I want you to see too. This whole thing, what is this big bubble? All the sell orders. It's gonna come back in and purge those sell orders.
Mhm.
You understand?
Yeah.
And then you have stuff like order blocks, fair gap values. No, yeah, fair value gaps. Sorry, fair value gaps. You have imbalances. You have mitigation. You have all of these like higher levels of smart money concepts, which I don't even tell you about. But I'm also still learning these smart money concepts, and I know about order blocks. I can show you that too if you want to see. Um,
Yeah.
what are order blocks? I'll give you an example here. So you had this move up, this move down, but now this move up and broke above. Well, no, that's not an order block because the wick is still. Let me show you an order block. This would be an order block here. This candle. So this candle, what was the move up before being broken. So it's actually going to be something like that. Yeah. So look at that. Price came back and was in this area. Made a few order blocks too. This would have been, wait, this would have been order block right here. This move down. So this would have been one, move down, moved back up, and now it's going to come back to testing. Well, that's not a significant order block. It wasn't a significant move. What was the most recent order block? This. This was the most recent. With this move down. Yeah. So we're going to see price come back to at least up here. at this point. Once it finishes the distribution phase, which is currently what it's doing. It's right now distributing. So look at that. If we had held, we would have made the full $130. See that? The 1.3% account gain. Because right now it's going to come down and test this low. Damn. Damn, being right has its perks.
This is like a roller coaster, man.
It really is. And now you have this order block up here that it needs to retest before either moving up or going continue down. So I probably wouldn't want to take anything at the market at this point. I would probably want to see it test this order block again. Because this is where price was dumping. You see, because price went up and it broke its own low. So this is an order block because here people was an order block. Order blocks are where the smart money is selling. Okay, this is price accumulation, price is stabilizing before dumping. So this is a significant level. You understand?
Yeah.
So now it's gonna finish this move, it's gonna finish this cycle, and then it's gonna have automatic rally, and the automatic rally is probably gonna reach this order block and then continue moving down. So once it reaches here, and if it doesn't break above, I'm gonna take a sell. So now that I know that this move is gonna, now that I know the market's gonna move down and continue moving down, because
Oh,
yeah, look at that.
look at that.
Beautiful, man. And that would have been take profit. This would have been full trade. So I'm gonna alert that
The
into the group.
dollar DXY is also going crazy right now.
DXY, let's see. Oh, wow, yeah. So gold is moving up. Yep. You see? Told you. No, I'm just joking, but I just wanted to show you that the inverse. I hope that helps you, by the way, in your trades. It definitely helped me when I was starting off.
I'm gonna test it a little bit, of course.
Yeah, use it. It's a good confluence, man. Definitely. Trade just hit.
I mean, if I were to have entered with you on stream, I think I would have gotten out too early as well because
Yeah, you would have probably exited at the 80%, at the $80.
yeah,
That's why you
probably.
didn't like the trade, because I mean I did know that the possibility of it was possible. Again, everything was called. Everything, I never changed anything I said. I just didn't have faith in the trade, even though it was right. Fundamentally was right. Sometimes it's not about, it's also emotions, you know? It's a
Yeah, of
lot of
course.
emotions too, because you're an emotional trader. Even if you, like, some people have so much money they don't care to throw it away, but I don't have all that much money, so I can't throw money away like that, like, so easily. So for me, like, I can't just be selling everything that I see. You know, I want to make sure that it's going to move down. So right now, this is definitely the bottom of this candle. Unless it moves down even more, at that point, I'm not gonna enter as it's moving down, because it's gonna get stopped out eventually. So let's see if this moves down. We have a price target of here, here, and then also here. Oh, fucking hell. And then also here. So we have these price targets, but not seeing it. I think it's gonna stop out right now here. Maybe move down a little bit, but maybe not. Well, I do know that there are orders up here too, because people are selling up here. Smart money is selling up here. So there are orders that need to be filled. So maybe the market will come down. At this point, I think that the price is done. I think that price is done purging this liquidity that exists down here. You know, it's basically moving down, grabbing these orders, and then continue to move up. So yeah, had you entered, yeah, you would have probably exited like me right here at this level at 80, because it was kind of like, but this shows you that you need to hold on and trust your analysis, because had I trusted my analysis and actually entered, you see, I would have made money today.
Yeah. Can you teach me how to read, like, if you put a long position on TradingView, how can you see like, because you can put in settings and you can enter how much your account size is, right? So that you can see potential winning and potential loss on your chart.
Yeah.
But
So you
how
just put in,
does,
let's say, what, $100?
yeah, and if you put a trade on $100, and it
Mhm.
hits your stop loss, how much did you lose? If you look at the
Okay, so if you risk 100 and you're hitting your stop loss, then you're losing 100. But there's ways to actually preserve your capital. So even if the trade goes against you, you don't lose the full amount. You lose. Okay, let me show you. This is called the risk management, by the way. We entered at what level? I forgot. We entered at the break of this low. I think we entered at around 7. I think, yeah, we entered here. This is where we entered. We entered at the break of this low. The break of this low with a target of this, and we were risking. No, that wasn't the trade I did.
Yeah, it was. The entry was correct, but the stop loss is at the liquidity bubble.
Yes, correct. This was the trade. Okay. So let's say that price did something like this. Price came down and then moved up. So moving up, right? So it's something like this, then it moved up. So first of all, if it moves above, and let's say it hit this level, okay, let's say it moved up here, I would have closed already here. I would have been closing 30% or 50% of my position. So I bought, let's say 50,000 units, I sold. So I would have been closing 25,000 or no, sorry, like 15,000 I would have been closing. Then if I had been continuing moving up, I would have closed 50%. So that would have been 25,000 gone. And if it kept moving up, I'd have closed another 30%. And then until it's like nothing left. So by the time it hits it, I only lost like $50 or even less, $40 I would have lost. You understand?
Yeah, but so that's not the 100% though. That's only
Exactly,
40.
because you're mitigating your risk. You're not letting it hit your stop loss and losing full value. I never let it lose my entire like account. You understand? Like I don't, not my account. Like the trade size. Like if I'm risking 100, it's not gonna. I'm never gonna lose 100 because I know how to manage my risk. You understand?
I
So
thought I knew, but
you basically wanna have levels. Actually, I want to put the trade back. I want to see liquidity bubble with take profit.
you're calling it liquidity bubble too.
That's what it is. But my stops were like around. This was the trade, if I'm not mistaken. It was a 1.32 to 1 risk reward. So I risked 24 to make 31 pips. So basically, let's say that, like I said, it would have broken above. It broke above this support, and it kept moving up. And if it was to scale, I would have been closing, like I would have been doing something like this, like broke above here. So let's say I broke above break even. If it broke above this, 30%. Here, 20%, 50% already gone. So I only lost, I didn't even lose $50. This is like a $20 loss here. You see, $20 loss. If it broke above this, I would have closed everything actually, if it broke above this level. So I would have lost like $45, $50 at the maximum. You get that?
Yeah.
I really recommend, if you really want to like see how I like trade and stuff, you could look at the masterclass archives on the Discord. I post everything there for free. And if you need a trading journal, I have one also in the Discord that I use personally that I posted for free. You can use that. It basically, you put in the pips. Here, I don't know if you can see. I'm showing my screen so you can maybe see. See?
Yeah, I can see.
These were a lot of losses. This was my old journal. This was in the beginning. But you can see how it you see? So it's a pretty useful tool if you need it. It just a lot helps. It just makes you more like accountable for your trades and stuff. But yeah, this was a nice win here today. Yeah, it was a good win. I liked it. It was a fun trade. But yeah, that's basically, I think it. I might stay on and try to catch this move up. Oh, look at that. Wow, wow, whoa. I wish I'd stayed. I wish I had fucking sold. Yo, that's crazy.
Damn, dude.
Damn, did you see that? Price is just like shitting right now. It's hitting the crapper. Damn, that's
Yeah.
crazy too. Do you
Yeah,
play chess,
volume.
by the way? You like chess?
I play chess, yeah, but I'm not very
Yeah.
good at it. I'm like, if you ever go on chess.com, I'm like 1,000 ratings, so it's like very mediocre.
Oh, yeah. No, I play on chess time live on the phone. It's
Yeah,
like quick games if you play. There's actually a lot of Swedes on there. A lot of Swedes. But
I like I like Tetris more. I think it's
Tetris,
you
man,
don't have
chess
to
is
be
the
too
best
smart.
game, bro. What are you talking about? I fucking love chess. There's this guy who joins the call sometimes. Herobrine Hacks is in the group too. I'm actually gonna make him an analyst, but he plays chess too. I was trying to play him. He's Russian. You know, Russians are good at chess.
Yeah, they're really good at chess.
Also Indians, but I beat a lot of Indians too.
Indians are insane on chess, man.
Yeah. They're fucking smart, man, motherfuckers. I always play against this guy. Like, there's like I play on chess every single day, and there's always the same people. And I beat them sometimes, and they get so pissed off because they're like 1,800 rating, 1,500 rating, and I'm like 1,200. So I'm like a
Damn.
small rating, and I beat them, bro. And they're like, "What the fuck? How I lose such a low rating? What the hell?" Like, they get all pissed off, man. It's so funny.
But who are all of these people? Elliot, Jacob.
Oh, okay, yeah, those are my partners. Yeah, they're in the group. You see,
You know them in real
hey,
life?
let's give them a thumbs up. Yeah, those are okay. So I'll tell you, I'm part of. They have a stock market group, okay, like for stocks, obviously. Um,
Yeah.
and they have like around like 4,000, 5,000 members in their group. Okay.
Damn.
So I came to them with the idea saying, listen, make me make me a partner. I want you to join my Forex group. And they said, listen, we don't know anything about Forex. I'm like, that's fine. I know about Forex. You know how to make Discords. Let me do the education. You help me make the Discord. You help me get people in here. And that's how they got you in here, by the way. They recruited you. I think VTrader messaged you, probably got you in here. But um yeah, they're
Yeah.
helping me build the Discord now. So because I want to help other people, you know, and it's nice. I'm not charging anything. Like it's just everything's for free. And look, you see, you came, you learned something new. But yeah, it's they're just owners. They're not active in the group, so you don't have to really worry about them. They never post anything. They're not active in the group at all. They don't know what to talk about. They don't know anything about Forex. They're just interested in helping. They're just building me the platform. They're not really active in the market, or they don't know anything about, like, you know more than Forex than that. Like, you know.
Where can I post in chat? You don't have like a general chat or
Yeah, we
member
do.
chat maybe.
Yeah, we do. We do. Member chat. You can talk there.
Okay,
Um,
so I was very skeptical when VTrader hooked me up. So I put a print screen. Go in member chat and read what happened when they contacted me.
where you posted it?
Member chat, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking. I don't see anything.
You're in Oris alert.
Oh, no, I'm a member chat. Oh, never mind. Never mind. What is this? Okay, my bad. You're right.
So I was very skeptical, you know.
But look, you're right. When you're wrong, you're wrong.
I was like, why free? And they're like, because they're trying to be a helpful group. And I'm like, in this world, don't people don't do stuff for free.
This would have been what the fuck, bro? 2-1. Ugh, wow, dude. Look at that, bro. This would have been crazy.
But could you have predicted it would go that far though?
No, I didn't think it was gonna go that far. I mean, I would have been holding because it's still, I wouldn't have closed the whole thing. I would have been holding at this point. I would have been holding this whole thing, this whole ride down. I would have been holding because because if it's still going, then why would you close a position? If it's still moving down, right? It's stupid to sell.
Yeah.
So you out of close, like honestly, being totally honest with you right now, I would have closed 50% at this level. I would have closed like maybe another 25% and then left the rest running at that point. So I would have closed 75% of my position. So that means I would have made 75% of what is that? Of 60, no, 50% of 60, so $30. Because I was trading with $100, so I would have made like $35. Actually, it was like $80. So maybe even like $40 actually. $40 I would have made. $40 here. 25% of the rest would have been 25% of the trade at 1.3 would have been no, it would have been 25% of the remaining. So that would have been 20,000 units, 24.5 thousand units. So then 25% of that would have been like math. I fucking hate math. Okay, I would have made like actually this whole thing would have been like actually like $100. The whole thing, I would have made like close to $100.
That's not bad, man.
No, that's terrible. I should have not sold at all. Honestly, I think I should have just sold 50% here and then just waited. I mean, no, that's hindsight. That's hindsight talking because that's not analysis. But I did predict that this move would happen. I just didn't believe enough in it. I knew that like technically that's short what should happen, but I guess that's what happens when you mix emotions with logic. You miss out on a 1.2 or 2 to 1 risk reward trade. Fucking idiot.
Do you ever like use patterns like flag patterns and stuff?
No, I don't I don't believe in that shit, man. Do you know why? Let me tell you something, Christian.
Tell me.
If you're trading like 76% of everyone, what happens to 76% of people?
They lose money.
So if you're trading like them, then you have to say, wait a second. Here's what I do. I look here. Let me show you something, my friend. Let me show you something. Look at these. These are
Yeah.
consistent losses.
Is that
Look at my
flag
equity curve.
patterns?
What? No,
Was
this
you...
is just no, it's not flag patterns, but I mean, listen, like I'm not looking, I stopped looking at like patterns like that. Like I don't fucking use that shit, bro. I just use price. Like straight up, I just use what price is telling me. I just look at the chart and I see, wait a second, flag patterns, they're predictions. Let me tell you something, Christian. You're not being paid to predict the market. You're being like probably like, what? What are you talking about? You're being paid to follow the trend. That's what smart money comes in. Smart money picks up on the breadcrumbs of the banks because you're trading. It's like chess. You're trading it against the banks, my friend. The banks are the people who control the prices. You understand? And they have level 2 market data that we don't have. They see where the orders lie. They see where the market. They're gonna manipulate the market. You're talking about trading $100. There's people trading $1,000 lot sizes. The banks trade billions of dollars, bro. Like, you know what I mean? They're fucking stopping people out for nothing and just to grab orders and continue moving up. And that's what's happening here. They're grabbing orders. So maybe we're gonna look at that. It broke this level that we anticipated. That's gonna come down here.
So it's grabbing stop losses right now?
Yeah, look at that. Look all these stop loss. People are imagine there's millions of people trading Forex, bro. And people are like, oh, look at this. It's coming down here. You know, we just broke above these highs. This is like the retest break. Look at this. Let's say I'm a retail trader, right? Which I am. So you have this resistance. Look at that. It's coming back in. It's break and retest. So people have their orders below this level, right? People are swing trading this, expecting it to continue moving up. And now what's happening? It's coming down to grab these orders. I don't think it's going to move that much lower. I think it's gonna come down to this level, grab these orders, which we predicted down here, and at that point, it might start turning around. Calculated move 2.5. Wow, beautiful trade. Wish I'd taken it. Oh well, nothing you can do. Move on, right?
Yep.
But listen, I'm not a guru. Like like I'm also wrong sometimes, and this actually might continue moving down. It might even move down the whole thing. Like I just don't think that it's going to, but because it's just gonna undo all of this work. But that's fucking possible, bro. You never know what price is gonna do, but you can have an idea. But right now, we're going in some serious downtrend, which I want to see why that's happening. Okay, we got some news here. No, we don't have any news. Just moving down. Straight up moving down. No, we got some news for today. I heard that it was chiming. Interest rate decision. Okay, by the Australian dollar. Same interest rate. So that doesn't really move. It just moves the market down. It's not a good news. It's just like, okay, it's like whatever. It's okay. Equilibrium. Jolt's job openings. What is this? I never heard about this. Oh, okay. Hmm. Collects data from employees. Oh, okay. So this is like a job like opportunity index, which doesn't really have a big significant impact according to um Forex Factory. So it's not really going to move the market for today. Um, NFP does move the market though. You should really know about what that is. And that's why news is relevant. Let's see, it's April 2nd at 8. Look at that. At 8. See this move up? It doesn't really look like much, but that was NFP. There's a bigger moves that happened on NFP. Actually, yo, do me a favor. Go here's what you do. Go to where's social media? Social media.
It's
Fucking hell,
close
where
to
is
the
it?
top.
At the top? Oh yeah,
Close.
yeah, I'm retarded. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Click on TikTok. Like I'll just fucking show you here. I'll just show you. Look at this. Look at this. Look how much work I put into this shit, man. You gotta watch this video.
Okay. Oh damn! It exploded.
You see? Look at all that work, man.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
might check it out.
God. What is that? A 2.5. Wow, how did I miss that? That's crazy. And look, only now it's topping. I mean, bottoming. Damn. Let me put that into alert. Um, so we're gonna say, oh my God, so much information. Okay. Yeah, kick in. No, let me tag you here. So assuming you would have been like, good analysis, fuck you though. I'm gonna hold this motherfucker. You
Mhm.
would have made, assuming you did $100, you would have made double your money plus $50. Isn't that beautiful?
That's
Fucking
beautiful. Yeah,
crazy.
that is beautiful.
Assuming that obviously, without fear, without, oh, maybe I should get out here. Like how I trade, because I trade like super like leveled, like I trade like it's not gonna go down. I overanalyze sometimes and I just need to let the trade run. And look at that. I'm not perfect. I know what I'm talking about, but I sometimes you also have mistakes too. As you can I'm still learning, also, but I know enough to help others, which is nice. That's why I'm doing this, bro, just to help other people. Like, obviously at a certain point, once I'm getting way better and more fluent in the markets, then I'm gonna start charging for this. But that's not gonna be in the future. Like that's not even gonna be like now. Like I'm just trying to help others at this point. So I'm happy you came on, man. It was good. It was good helping you, and maybe you can have more questions for tomorrow also if you want to see how we're trading. Let's actually take a look at your trade. Let's see how it's going. Let's look at your
It's
trade
going
here.
slow, dude, but I'm not expecting. I've
Oh
held
yeah.
it for like 5 days now. So yeah.
You see that? It's going down now. Like I said, I wouldn't sell below. I would even sell. Honestly, I would probably wouldn't even want to enter this. Oh, it's a pretty nasty trade, man. Not gonna lie. Pretty nasty for sells. I couldn't sell this market at this point. I could only sell at a break of this level here. This level I would sell for this move down. That I could do. But I wouldn't sell this market here. It's too much. Well, let's see, it's 9. I think that's it for today. I think that was the move. I think that was the
You're
move for today.
you're not
Yeah,
looking
listen, you
to
should
buying
what?
on the pound yen. You're not looking
What's
to
that?
buy.
Oh, if I'm looking to buy,
Yeah.
um, well, definitely not right now. I would look to buy maybe at a certain point, which would be, well, smart money would be buying right now. Smart money is buying now because right now it's not going to move anymore. The liquidity has been purged. We have taken out these lows. So now we're at this level. Wait, look, you see? But look at that. It's giving you a bottoming no what's it called? A fucking I don't fucking know what this shit's called. I know what it means though. It means that price is rejecting this level up here, okay? It's rejecting this level. So this is going to be interesting. If it breaks above this level, then we're expecting to see a move up. I want to see how price plays out, but if we break above this level, then I'm buying. So let me just show you that physically. Where the hell is the so at this level, I would be looking for a buy. So at 152, 400, it's also a psychological number. So I would want to take a buy at this point if it breaks above, because that's already, let's see, let's bring out the fib tool for 1 second. So looking at these highs, so we're looking to buy at the exactly, yeah, 0.5. Look at that, fucking like exactly, bro. Straight up, like you fucking see, I can't even use the you saw, crazy.
Yeah, you can't make this shit up, man.
No, you can look at that. It's literally 0.5. Fucking crazy. Or no,
Is
in the
that the
middle of
golden
it.
zone?
Golden number, man. But yeah, we're gonna be entering at around a little bit over 50% of this retracement because at that point, if we're breaking up a 50%, then I mean, well, actually, let me look at that again from top to bottom, just to make sure that we're on the right page. Yeah, man, it looks to be pretty good. Yeah, it's almost 50%. It's like a little bit above 50%. It's like 53%, 54% of the retracement candle. Um, yeah, fake 55 even. 55% of it. Because at that point we're breaking above half of the candle. So that's like a pretty good number to me. I'm not using the fib, I'm just using that as a confluence. Like I don't use Fibonacci's. It's just a reference, just to calculate moves better. But yeah, we're gonna be breaking above this level now, maybe. And if we don't break above this, then we're gonna move down. So this actually might be a sell signal. Depends on how this candle closes. Let's take a look at the 30-minute time frame for better reference. Yeah, showing us basically the same thing. Maybe 15-minute can give us more data. 15-minute is also showing us the same thing. I'd rather go on the 1 hour at this point. It's just easier to understand. Yeah, it's kind of looks like it's gonna flip. This actually might be a liquidity grab, but if we move down, then we're probably gonna move down to around this level. Realistically, yeah, this is our next destination, assuming
Yeah.
we have it right here, exactly right there. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, this is going to be our next destination for sure. We're going to be targeting this level now, which is a move of, is it even worth me to get into this trade? 16 pips? Maybe. It's a pretty small move, but let's say this is my stop. No, it would be here. Very small, very small. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's a very risky, very, very risky. You're selling a bottom. It's gonna stop you out. I would not enter this trade. No, I would not enter a sell. I would look for a buy at this point above this. And if it does move down, then it moves down. The move was called. The move was observed, it was calculated, and it was missed. And that's it. And you need to, if you miss the move, then that's part of your discipline. That's it. Like you're done. You get what I'm saying, bro? Like fucking cut it.
Yeah.
You don't want to be
Okay.
chasing, like if you're chasing after the market, there's an interview with Pitbull, the artist, Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah.
You know who that is?
Dale. Yeah.
You know what he says? He says, if you're chasing money, the money runs away from you. If you let the money come to you, then it's gonna come to you. And I mean, it's not, he wasn't talking about trading, but I apply that to trading. And I think that's very true. And I use that concept a lot. If you're chasing after the market's gonna run away from you, bro. The market is out to get you. And people say, oh, it's not true. It's not true. It fucking is true. It literally is true. Like that's how institutions play. The market goes against you on purpose. Like there's literally people, look at this. Like, look at this candle here, man. Tell me this isn't a fucking stop hunt right now. People, everyone's buying right here, right? You got a retracement. Look at that. Boom. Like, why just to keep moving up? Roger calls this a fuck you candle. This is called a stop hunt. What does that mean? It's the market manipulators stopping you out because you're probably buying from below this low. You put your stop losses down here, right? From this last red candle. Literally
Yeah.
comes to stop you out plus spread, stopping you out if you're selling at this level before moving back up. So smart money would be selling using below here. Dumb money is buying here, get stopped out. See, it's proof of concept. Or here, you're buying here, thinking price is going to move up, right? Because you're making higher highs. Look at that. Using your trend lines, you're saying, wait a second, price is moving up, right? Look at that, it's respecting the trend line. So you're saying, oh, right here, I'm gonna look at touch the trend line. I'm gonna buy here because it's gonna move up. It's gonna move in this trend line. It's gonna move up to touch the high, right, of the trend line. Here, I'll draw the other one. This is literally how I used to trade, like this. So now you're saying, wait a second, let me fucking move this crap. So you're saying, oh, look at this. Price has all this range to move up, right? Price is gonna move up. What happens? Stops you up.
Yeah. The fuck you candle.
Fuck you, candle. Why does it do that? Because the market knows that you're gonna do that. It knows that you're gonna do that. It knows that that's how institution. And what I mean by it knows, it doesn't know, but it sees where the orders are. If you're trading like everyone else, then the market's gonna fucking stop you out all the time. You have to trade not like everyone else. You need to trade the opposite of everyone else. So when I started, and how do I understand that? Because Raja trades like the majority of traders, which is retail concepts, retail mindset. So if you're trading like majority of traders, then you're gonna get stopped out. I said, wait a second, Raja's system works, but inversely, I lose consecutively every single trade I take. So what did I start doing? Start taking the opposite of the trades I take. If I'm thinking this, then do the opposite of it.
Yeah.
Sounds retarded, right? It's like, how will
I've
you ever
s-
be profitable? It's
no.
stupid. You're trading against yourself.
I've been stuck in that swamp as well, actually.
But that's not a good mindset to have. Trading, thinking everything that you think is stupid and then going against it. You should never do that. You need to understand why price does what it does. And the second you start realizing that you're trading, I started like, here, look, I fucking literally called this shit, bro. I'm surprised it even came down. Look, it's literally coming down to this level that we just called here. Look, it's still moving. But I called this move down. Like I said, if price breaks this low, it's moving down to at least this. And then I knew that, no, sorry, at least here. I said at least here, and targets would be up to here. And I mean, lo and behold, it kept moving, which I didn't predict, but granted I didn't predict that, but still, um, you need to say, wait a second, like if price is breaking this low, so it's breaking below all the structure, and there's still liquidity down here. Price is gonna come and grab that liquidity. Why wouldn't it move down? Right? And on New Zealand yen and CAD yen, it's all moving down. So you're having other market confluences. No reason not to sell. And I wish that I listened to myself. I wish. Fucking idiot.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Look at it. It's fucking beautiful.
Beautiful trade. Actually, this would have been a let's say that I was like, just for fun, let's say that I was like, you know what, fuck this. Like I'm gonna stops were like above here, something like that. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, wow, man. $300.
Yeah,
72 pip.
that's gonna keep you up at night.
Yeah, that's gonna be like a, oh my fucking God. I literally caught this on camera, recorded, analyzed everything. Fucking analyzed, bro. And I still didn't take the trade because I wasn't confident in it. So, note to self, I know what I'm doing, but fucked up, man. Damn. But I hope you learned something though. Honestly, I hope you appreciate what I'm doing here and be
Yeah,
like,
I
wow,
learned
you know
something,
what?
man.
Like it's nice that he's actually fucking going on live stream and literally calling this out every day. Because ever since I started using smart money, bro, like I'm right like most of the time. Like I literally call like look at my alerts. Most of them are fucking wins, bro. No, the real trades that I take.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. Fucking A. I think I'm gonna probably call it a day for today. I learned a lot today. A lot about psychology. Um, yeah. Good day. Good day. Very good day.
Yeah, yeah. See you tomorrow.
Let's look at gold actually. Let's take a moment. Let's go look at gold. Gold is very, very much struggling. Very struggling. I would look for a sell below this low. So look at it this way. You have A, B, and then C. You have this extended move, okay? I like to look at the lows if I'm selling, and then I look at the tops if I'm buying, okay? So it depends
Okay.
on your bias. So don't look at the tops. It doesn't matter, okay? So look at this. You're having this A, and then you're having this kind of B point here, this stair step pattern. See that? One, two, three. So then you have this top of the stairs. Okay. By the way, this is Elliott wave, stair steps, Elliott wave theory. So you get
Okay.
to the top of the stairs. What happens at the top of the stairs? No stairs. You fall down. Now start a new stair step. So gold's right now stepping up. You have another stair up here. Another stair. Yeah, price is moving up, bro. Price is not moving down. Sorry. Look at that.
Yeah, but you can see it on the dollar too because the dollar thingy DXY it's going.
Ooh, look who became the expert with DXY after knowing it for half an hour. Good for you. And you're telling me, no, you were wrong. It's moving down. Gold's moving down. You know what you're talking about.
But look at those crazy
Yeah, yeah,
wicks on the
yeah.
candlesticks. What the fuck is going on there?
What with gold?
Like the earlier ones. No, yeah, here on the DXY,
Oh,
like if you go back a little bit, you see those really huge candle wicks. What's going on
yeah.
there?
This, here, I'll tell you. 5th of April, which was
What the
yesterday.
fuck?
Let's see what news we had. Ooh, this was at let me tell you what time it was. At 7. Okay, let's look at 7. 7. Oh, yeah, there we go. Household spending, worse than expected. Or this was for yen. I'm sorry. It has nothing to. Okay, so this is probably just normal price action being translated into the pairs, meaning what? This is an area of high volume, and we can look at that on gold. Let's look at gold for a second. Yesterday at 7. Yesterday at 7. Where's 7? Here. Huh. I think it was just a massive spike of the liquidity that had not really look at that because the candle still closed very, very small. You see, it doesn't really like. I mean, you're not trading the dollar index, but maybe people that were trading that were selling up here got stopped out or something, and then continued selling and got stopped out. I don't know. It's just like normal price behavior, but it's an abnormality. Yeah, but price
But
usually the look at that. It never moves like that. That was just a random, probably liquidity spike.
I've
Maybe
never
maybe
seen anything like that.
I wonder what happened yesterday. According to the economic calendar, nothing happened yesterday. This is like a news spike. Like that's not something that happens. Um, that's so
Can you measure
weird.
the
Yeah,
pips on that one?
let's see.
The pips on the wick. Is it crazy? Oh my
Yeah,
god,
that's
yeah, it
pretty
is
crazy.
crazy.
On one candle, on this one, it was wow, 52. 52. That's crazy. Maybe we can see it on the smaller time frames. No, that's a still crazy candle. Yep.
Oh my god, that's a what the fuck? That
Yeah,
must be
that's
a
just like
bug or
a
something.
that's called a fuck you twice candle.
Yeah, what the I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, I've never seen that on the dollar index. Wow, pound yen is still moving. Pound yen is still moving. This would have been, assuming we had not sold at all and left the runner running, a very nice day here. Almost a 4-1. Almost a 4-1. Wow. So I can expect to see you tomorrow in the live stream
Yeah,
as well?
if I have my notifications on my Discord and I
Hmm,
hear it playing, then I will come.
got you. So I should probably be saying doing on the Discord now. You want me to call on the Discord? I'll try to do it. Yeah, why not? Maybe I'll get more
Um,
people in the room.
I think because most communities I am inside with on Discord, when they have like live streaming educational thingies, they usually have like a voice channel in their Discord, and they just
Yeah, we
hop
do.
in
I just
there
don't use it.
and then they just open a live, and you can just click in and click out easy through the Discord. But it's the recording thing that you have a problem with, I guess.
Yeah, I just like I don't know. It's just easier when everything's like. But I'll try it. I'll try it. I'll definitely look into it.
You don't have to
Wow.
be like, you don't have to do like an invite thingy. You can just start the stream, and then people can jump in and out easily, like very
Yeah,
fast.
you're right. You're right. No, you're definitely right. Wow,
But
this would
of
have been.
course, you should post it in Discord saying that you're going
Yeah,
live,
yeah,
so
yeah.
people get notifications.
Wow, that's crazy. Insane, man. Holy fuck. I want to take a picture of this on my Instagram because I that's why what's it called? I advertise be like easy win for today.
But just sitting
Swipe
and
up.
talking to yourself is kind of a talent, man. How did you learn to do that?
Wait, I'll answer you. Don't worry. Join Discord for free and learn how to make easy money. I actually get a lot of people joining from Instagram.
Yeah.
So basically, I just, sometimes I used to wake up at like 6 a.m. and literally just fucking sit here and talk to myself because, I mean, I know nobody watches it and nobody like cared to watch me because I'm starting off. Nobody wants to watch me and whatever. But I basically just said, like maybe someone is going to watch this on YouTube. And some people do watch it on YouTube and message me and be like, hey, you know what? Thank you for doing this. Like, we appreciate the content. So, I don't want to be boring. I just wanted to fill in the. I'm also like that in real life. Like, if I'm sitting with my friends and like, I'll tell you something about Americans. I'm actually not even American. Like I wasn't. I mean, I technically am, but I'm not really American. Like, I'm from Israel. I'm Israeli.
Oh,
Yeah. So I'm also not like a stupid ass American ass retard. Americans, I
okay, that's
noticed.
good.
Yeah, I think Americans are very stupid. Um, I talk to people here, and European folk are a lot smarter than Americans here. You probably seen videos of like Americans not knowing the 4th of July or like stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Or no, you knowing anything about like geographics, or Asia is
yeah, not
Europe.
knowing like where's the US on the map? Oh, it's here. Where is China? Where is like Denmark? Oh, they're not knowing
Yeah.
anything, bro. Not knowing geography, not knowing anything about even their own history. I was talking to this girl and I asked her, I was like, do you know who won the Civil War? The Civil War. Do you know who won the Civil War of the US? If you know, I'm surprised.
Civil War. I mean, I'm trash in school, so no, I don't.
Okay, well, you're also not American, so I don't expect you to know that. But let's say you did, you'd be no, more knowledgeable than most Americans. Now let me ask you a different question. If you're driving 80 kilometers per hour,
Yeah,
how long would it take you to go 80 kilometers?
1 hour.
Okay, my friend, you're gonna be surprised, but most people don't know that here.
I know, I saw that on TikTok, I think sometime a girl was like, maybe it's four
I was
hours or
talking
five, you
to a
know?
girl. Yeah, dude, I was talking to a girl and I asked her that. She's like, I can't do math. I'm like, what? What math is involved here? There's no math involved at all. Like, it's not even a trick question. It's just a question. Man, like, I'm telling you, bro, people here just don't know. Like, and all they do is sit on their phones, and it's like an addiction. Like, all they do, like, there's literally like, I go to my friends in Israel with my friends from the I was in the army, by the way, in the Navy. You
Oh,
know, we have to do the army because of where Arabs are surrounding us and stuff. You know, where
okay.
enemies are surrounding us. We're a very small country, so
Yeah.
everyone needs to do the army there. So I was in the service, you know, with our friends in the I was in the I told you I was in the boat. So we don't have our phones. We're sitting all of our friends. We're always sitting and talking and sitting with each other. You know, over here they don't sit with each other. They sit with their phones. They sit like literally. Like, I go with my friends. They're just sitting in a circle on their phones, not looking, not talking. They're just on their phones. I'm like. And I'm like sitting and I'm like nobody wants to talk. Like, so I talk. I try to fill in the void. I feel awkward. Like I'm really just sitting looking at them. And then I'm the
Yeah.
one that's weird. Me. I'm the one that's like that's not normal. When I think they're the ones that are like off. You know, so that's kind of my real life. Like I'm just liking to talk. Like I like to keep things going. I don't have to sit like I could sit here and not talk and be like, yeah, that's it, you know, it was a good trade.
Yeah.
But it's not interesting. People want to hear you what you think. People want to hear your personality. They want to see who you are. You know, it's part of the reason why people watch me, not because like I mean, because they interact with you, they hear your stories, they hear what you think. Like you know, if I was boring, then nobody would want to watch. Like I try not to be boring, you know. I want to fill in the void and have an interesting conversation with someone.
Yeah.
So that's basically what I'm trying to do. Like this is how I am, like in real life, man. That's just how I think. Like I just hate silence. Like I hate it. I cannot deal with it. Like obviously, if
Yeah.
I'm alone and nobody's watching, then I'm not gonna start talking to myself. You know what I mean? It's not like that because like there is someone watching. Like I mean, not really, but like someone is watching it later on. Like someone's gonna watch a video, and I don't want them to just watch me sitting watching this chart and not saying anything. Like it has to be filled with some content. You know,
Yeah.
that's why if that answers your question enough, that's why I'm like that.
Nice,
Um,
man. I have to
but
go, but
yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'm also about to go here. I was about to tell you. I'm like, yeah, listen, I need to go. I need to go here. So yeah, thanks for coming, man. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.
yeah, I think so. Maybe. Okay. So
Yeah,
have a
man.
good day. Bye bye.
Bye, man. Take care. All right, guys. So that was the trade. That was the wow, 81 pips. 81 pips. Wow, wow. Okay, guys. That's beautiful. Very beautiful. So yeah, just let me know if you guys want more content, if you guys want me to start posting on TikTok more, if you guys want um, me to do in a class, just let me know. All right, bye. Take care.